again, everyone, and welcome to LanguageCaster.com, the football language podcast for learners and teachers of English. I'm Damien. I'm based in Tokyo. Damien, the other half of the team, is in London, and we are both enjoying the action in the 2022 World Cup. Now, we've been talking about some of the language used to talk about the action and matches in Qatar each day, and today we focus on the Wales versus Iran clash, which saw Iran run out 2-0 winners. We will be looking at a description of this result from the BBC. Make sure you check out our previous World Cup 2022 football phrases, including scissor kick, a game of two halves, and thumping strike.
Rydych chi'n gwrando i LanguageCaster.com.
Yes, you are listening to LanguageCaster.com, and that was in Welsh. Right, the description of the Wales versus Iran group game we are looking at says, Wales's first World Cup for 64 years looks set to end at the first hurdle after a gut-wrenching but deserved last-ditch defeat by Iran in Qatar. Let's start with the word hurdle. Looks set to end at the first hurdle. A hurdle is an obstacle or a problem, something you have to work to get past or solve. And in the World Cup, like other tournaments, there are different stages. The first problem for teams is to get out of the group, to progress to the last 16. The group stage is a hurdle. If you get past this, you go on to the knockout rounds. Of course, then there is another hurdle, the last 16 match. So the report says Wales's chances in the World Cup look set to end at the first hurdle. They suggest that Wales's loss to Iran means that their World Cup is at an end. Looks set to means will probably happen. The report also uses gut-wrenching defeat. Your gut is your stomach, and when something really bad happens, we all feel our stomach turn, feel strange. It is wrenched, which means pulled violently. A gut-wrenching defeat is a really disappointing loss that makes the fans and players feel really bad. The last phrase we'll focus on in this description is last ditch. Something last ditch is a final act, a final desperate action. Iran scored in time added on, meaning it was just before the end of the game. This made the defeat gut-wrenching, as there was no way for Wales to respond. A draw would have meant they could still pass the first hurdle. They still can, of course, but they'll need to beat England in their last game.
Hello, it's here for Afi Muti LanguageCaster.com.
Yes, you are listening to LanguageCaster, and that message was from a Ghana supporter. Let us know any football language questions you have. Just visit our site, LanguageCaster.com. Email us at admin@languagecaster.com. Use our forum and check us out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Right, that brings us to the end of this short World Cup 2022 football language podcast. We focused on the phrases first hurdle, gut-wrenching and last ditch. More each day from us at LanguageCaster. Enjoy the football. Ta-ra!